And welcome to Week Run It. We are in the first week of finals and welcome to Luke Hosey.
How are you? All right, Darcy?
Good, thanks, Luke.
Good to be here, mate.
It is good to be here. So, first week of the finals, a few upsets. We'll get to them later on. But the first one, Tetra Grey versus St Paul's, and Tetra Grey certainly made an elimination of St Paul's in the what's called the Division 7 elimination final.
Slaughter, wasn't it?
Yeah, big slaughter there. So, but Tetra Grey, 25 goals, 12 and 162, defeated St Paul's Old Scholars 4-5-29. So, just you give us a summary of what happened with the best players there, Luke. So.
133-point win in an elimination final, which says it all. It was that, they're 9 goals, 5 to 1-2 in front at half time, so 51 points in front at half time. But it was that third quarter, they kicked 7 goals to 2 and led by 80 points, and it just got worse. They kicked 9 goals in the final quarter. So it was a massacre. For Tetra Gully, a lot of former Division 1 players named in their goal kickers and best players. For most, they kicked 6. Wicks 4, Doyle 3, Daniels is a gun, kicked 3, Watson 2, Noski 2, Cropes 2, Jay Thompson, Flynn and Lucas singles. Best players were Flynn, I'm guessing related to Bernie's son. Yep, Bernie. Wicks, who played a lot of league footy at Sturt, Nolan, Formosa and Doyle. For St Paul's, all single goal kickers with 4, and Gray, Winters, Bagg and Osland, and better players. Liebelt, Bockman, Gergolis, Copiana and Rowson, and next year a lot of planning for St Paul's to go a little bit higher.
The finals, absolutely. There'll be a mad Monday today, but look, it is good to see like the Forsmers and the Wicks. They could have either retired from football, but they've gone back to C grade and play with their mates, that's what you do in football. You've done your A grade. Let's go play with the mates for a couple of years and try to get a...
Guys like Wicks and that play league footy. Then they've come back and played A1. Now they're going back to play Division 7 footy. I mean, they're still having a kick. It's great.
Yeah, with their mates and trying to get a grand final just to finish off their career. So it is good to see that.
He's been there a while. I think Wicks in the Division 7 and. We used to tag him in Division 1 games. He was that good, Division 2, so
That's it. Then we head to the qualifying final. Again, we Paul Knowlesy, co-host here on the show. He coaches Mitchell Park, of course, so unfortunately didn't have a good day on Saturday. It was Para Hill, 17 goals, 17 to 119, to Mitchell Park, 4-4-28. So I can see probably a bit disappointed. They do get the double chance, which is good for Knowlesy. So they'll be playing St Paul's this week. Is that correct? That'll be how it works.
No.
Sorry.
This week.
The elimination. Sorry, my bad.
We'll go through the.
We'll go through that in a minute. So the best players we've got. We've got Para Hills. We've got only 3. I'll name 3 here for a big win on that. It was Buss, Evans, and Power, and the goal scorers was. Cree with 4, Hanson with 4, Bailey with 2, Buss with 2, Holland with 2, and also Bamford with 2.
Holland said he kicked 3, and he said, please read out that he kicked 3, Sean Holland said. He said another misprint for him.
Bit of controversy, and he would have picked that up, no doubt. As he does.
And, he had the meat and 2 veg, had a bit of a snip the week before, mate, and he's been struggling a bit the last week, the old Dutch.
As you would.
So, I'll do the old vasectomy. So
it brings tears to your eyes even thinking about it. Yes, been there and done that. Not everyone wants to know about that, but...
I just thought...
Got to play football.
I just thought I'd set Dutchy up.
The
boys love it out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Should see what he writes about himself. Oh, unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, but... and then we've got from Mitchell Park, we've got McDonald with 2, Dent and Doherty, just the individuals with... Dealett, I think that's how you pronounce it actually, with Morris, Branford, Battersby and Liebman in amongst the best players. So Mitchell Park do get the double chance, which we'll go through right now. So
we've got this week's game. So we've got the second semi-final, of which we've got Adelaide Lutheran, who can be taking on Para Hills in the A and B grade, and they're taking one in the South Parklands. And Adelaide Lutheran finished the year in top spot, so they earned that right, and they're going to be playing Para Hills. And in the first semi-final, which is the knockout final, we've got Mitchell Park, and they're going to be hosting the rampant Tetra Gully.
I think we start off with the Para Hills and blank here. Para Hills and
So we've got Adelaide Lutheran.
Adelaide Lutheran, sorry, blank there. Sorry. So Luthen, I'm going to go for. Look, I think Luthen, they had the week off, freshen themselves up. Probably may get a few players back from injury. So look, I'm going for Luthen for a very close game. Because look at that game last week against Mitchell Park Perils. They're on fire too. It's only going to be a very close contest, but to me, Luthen by a couple.
I'm going Para Hills. You know, you can have Darcy back. You know, going to be a lot better after everything being healed up a little bit after the old snip. He should be right. He reckons he'll kick 8 this week. So you've got him, Hanson coming off 22 the week before, kick 4. Creek kick 4. The Dutch said he handed 21 out to the 22 to Hanson too. So yeah, for me, Para Hills, they get over the top.
Yep. And of course they've got Teacher Gully and Mitchell Park. I think it's going to be a long day for Knowlesy, unfortunately. Knowlesy, sorry about that, but I think Teacher Gully are going to come out with the goods in this one.
Yeah, sorry Wayne. I think you'll be joining us in the broadcast the week after, mate. I think it'll be all over at Saturday night. I think Teacher Gully sides.
As I said, Forsman and Wicks, you got all A graders, and Mitchell Park is an A grade side, which obviously do find it difficult when they do come across these sides that their A graders are coming out back playing the C grade competition.
Also, you see in finals a lot. The side that wins that first final and the side that loses, they tend to go through the side that wins because they're playing with confidence. And you've got a side here's 133-point winners, and you've got Mitchell Park who are coming off, 91-point belting sort of thing. I'm going with the side with momentum, and that's Gullies.
Yep, agree. So may not see Knowles either next Monday if that's the case, because he'll be at Mad Monday, I'm presuming. So. But that's it for Division 7, so we'll see with the results next week.
See you later.